Narcissists are notoriously known to be self-absorbed. But did you know that this trait can also extend to their money habits? Narcissists often develop toxic money habits that can be very damaging to their finances and to those around them. So if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you might have already noticed some of these toxic money habits. Here are 5 of the most common toxic money habits that narcissists share. Number 1, an unwillingness to discuss finances. You may not know what they make, how much money they have, what they got, because they're going to hide that, especially in a relationship, marriage, or with a significant other, whomever. You're not going to know because they're secretive and they're controlling when it comes to money. And they're going to use this money to help to control and manipulate others. So you may be in a bad position if you're not working and you're with a narcissist and that's the only person that brings in money, because then they have full control over you and that's what they want. So they will spend lavishly on themselves while being stingy with others. So look, you might be married to someone who brings in the money, yet you will spend all the money on bags, on the latest designer things, and then not have money to pay the bills at the end of the month. Or expenses for your kids. That's not something that's really a good idea. So, financial infidelity. That is what happens when your spouse or your significant other intentionally lie about money. It's when you deliberately choose not to tell the truth about your spending habits, no matter how big or how small. So if you are concerned about your own money habits or those of your partner, it is important for you to seek help from a financial professional. It doesn't hurt to go set up a meeting with one of those and set up a budget and make a plan for your family. Even set aside some college funds for your kids. Set aside, your goals for the future. If you want a bigger house or you want this or you want that, plan for it in advance. So you want to address these issues early so you can prevent bigger financial problems down the road. I suggest that for all married people. I've been married before, and that's one of the things that was very successful in our marriage was we would sit down and have meetings regularly about our finances and how we were going to spend them. So if you're in a relationship, though, with a narcissist, you may have noticed some of these money habits, these toxic money habits. They're oftentimes very materialistic. They have this sense of entitlement, which can lead to financial problems. So here are 5 toxic money habits that they may share. So they spend impulsively and recklessly. They just see whatever they want and buy it, no matter how expensive it is. Or they could be out at night at a club and they just want to show everybody they got it like that. So they buy drinks for everybody. But at the end of the month, they don't have enough money for the bills. So that's problematic. They have this entitlement mentality where they feel entitled to the best of everything. So nothing's going to stop them from getting what they want. Even if they don't have the funds, they'll go into debt before not getting what they feel they're entitled to. And so they believe that money can buy happiness and love. Some of us have to learn that the hard way. You first want to start with love. You want to have some money, but you shouldn't go into it for money. Then they're competitive and they always need to win. And they're in competition with other people. They see other people with something and they want to compete with them. They also are looking for a quick fix. And many of them can be con artists and scammers. So if they see this person over here with a little bit more, something coming in, they won't hesitate to try to get it from you. So watch them, okay? Watch them. So the narcissists that I know obtained some money from me without me knowing. But I soon found out. I wasn't aware of this money that was coming in, but they were. And somehow they got their hands on it. And I can tell you, I didn't sign off on that. I can tell you, I was right here alive and well. And mentally sound. Yes, I was. And here I am, alive, right here in town, and mentally sound. So I'm not going to get into the details of all of that because it's still something that is being dealt with. And mark my words, it will be dealt with. But it's my understanding that one of the reasons they know so much about what's going on with me is that they get these card readings about me on the daily. so they can keep up with what's going on in my life. Because you know they got to keep up with what's going on in Myra's life, even though they don't like Myra, but they got to know. So it's really weird that these people are so obsessed with me and what is mine. And you would think with the amount of time that they spend worrying about me, what I'm doing and what I have, they might be wanting to do a little financial planning for their family and their children. Like put some college funds away. Do a little family planning for your goals and stuff. Don't be looking at other people's stuff, because the more you're looking at other people's stuff, you're not spending time on your own. So I think it's time that the narcissists that I know that are all up in mine get some business. Get some business. I understand you don't want to work. Nobody really wants to work, okay? But you got to get your own. Stop coming for other people's stuff because you want to live a luxurious life at the expense of others. It's an absolute no-no. It's a no-no. It is. So if you notice any of these toxic money habits in your partner, it's important. It's important to address the issue. And if you have folks around you, vultures, flying around you, it's important to get them away from you, because it can lead to financial ruin. Get your money in order. Make a plan for your family, so you're not reaching out to others for theirs. So they share these toxic money habits that can ruin their finances, including overspending, trying to keep up with the Joneses, oh yes, being a poor saver, being financially dependent, and having a sense of entitlement. And if you recognize any of these habits in yourself, it's important. It's important. It's time for you to make a change. So let's just recap. Priority. The priority is making money is a priority over everything else for them. Using money to control others. Using money to buy love and attention. Being stingy with money. Being obsessed with money. So if you can relate to any of these money habits, it might be time to take a step back and reassess your relationship with money. And I'll tell you, we all need to do that. It's important to do that. In the beginning of the year, just like it's the beginning of the year, you sit down with your family, come up with some financial goals. Financial goals for your family. If you want a new house, you want a new car, you want a new whatever, you want to plan savings for your children's college, then you sit up and you make that plan. If you need a financial advisor, then go to one. But the toxic money habits, the spending recklessly, when you get down to nothing or you see that someone else has something, it has nothing to do with you. Okay? Everybody is able to make money. Everybody is able to do that. Like I said earlier, I don't think a whole lot of people want to work. Okay? But the entitlement is the issue. If you want something, it feels better to get it on your own than to take from somebody else. It's just not a good feeling. I mean, for some people, y'all can just do that and it doesn't bother you at all. But for most people, you don't want to be sitting around worrying about who's going to find out. So my recommendation is get your money habits in order. Get your money habits in order as soon as possible and make an appointment with your financial advisor. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment. Thank you.